Whoever called dogs man's best friend has clearly never met my dog, Marley. Dogs are supposed to be, what? Compassionate, intelligent, gentle? Well, my dog disproves all of that. And I'm pretty sure he ruined my life. I'm not an animal person. Sure, I've had some betta fish, but they died after like 3 to 4 months. At some point, my mom and dad divorced. My aunt moved in with her dog, and even then, with just me and this dog, we didn't really click. So, I wouldn't say I hate animals, it's just that we've never seemed to get along. Like, at all. That is, until this stray cat kept showing up at our house. Every day, she'd show up and just sit on our porch waiting for someone. Soon, I got pretty attached and decided to name her Moon Dancer. And for a little while, I finally kind of understood why people have pets. We eventually even got to the point where we let her inside our house, despite not knowing where she came from. I didn't even care if she didn't get along with my aunt's dog. I was ready for Moon Dancer to join our little broken family. But of course, as expected, my luck with animals ran out when we discovered Moon Dancer had a ringworm. So no, we couldn't keep her. Because we never got her authorized to us, she was technically just a stray cat we happened to take care of. I was devastated as we left the vet, with tears in my eyes as Moon Dancer and I shared a look for the last time. Trying to comfort my distressed soul, my mom promised to get me a real pet. But in retrospect, what a massive mistake that turned out to be. Now meet Marley. What an original name, right? He was a Labrador Weimaraner cross. And you should know that Weimaraners are statistically the most energetic dog breed there is. My mom had left for nursing school, and my aunt was sick. So there I was, all alone. It was just Marley and me. And even though I didn't know what being a mom was like, I was pretty sure this was close to what taking care of a baby felt like. Only, Marley was hairier, louder, and stronger than most babies. And for a long time, I hated Marley. Here's why. 1, he's not potty trained. Even though he really should be. Everyone in the house has tried to train him, but he just doesn't learn. We try giving him treats when he does his business outside to teach him it's the right thing to do. But more often than not, he'll just stare at us, wag his tail, then pee right there. On the sofa, or bed, or carpet, or wherever he happens to be. 2, he rips everything up no matter how many toys we buy him. Even though he has a load of toys at his disposal, he decides to chew on our shoes and pillows. How wonderful. 3, Marley is like a raccoon. But not in a nice, chubby, clever way. He just loves taking stuff out of the trash and, like with everything else, rip it up and spread it all over the house like it's modern art. 4, he's literally untrainable. Forget tricks, I don't even think he knows his name is Marley, which makes him feel less like our dog and more like this force of nature we have to deal with. And he likes jumping on people, but he forgets he's like 50 pounds. So sometimes I really just think he's being a jerk who likes knocking people over. 5, he whines like a baby. At night, in the morning, whenever. And unlike a baby, it's not like he's whining because he wants food or sleep or to relieve himself. He'll whine when he doesn't get attention, or when we tell him off for all those other things I've already mentioned. So now, while I stand in the middle of his mess of trash and poop, I feel like the bad guy just because I scolded him or given him a bop on the head. All this, it annoys me, sure, but none of this makes me dislike him as much as I do. What makes me hate him is 6. He's stealing my mom from me. I know. I'm sorry. This may sound like just plain jealousy, but that's what it feels like. I kind of lost my dad already, and my mom's all I have. So obviously, I treasure her now more than ever. But every time I scold Marley or show any aggression, my mom yells back at me, saying stuff like, "Why are you being mean to my baby?" Well, obviously, it's because he needs to be disciplined. But then she'd really interrogate me and be like, "But does that mean you have to yell at him?"
Well, it's not like he's responding to anything else.
I get it. Marley is a dog. You can't just sit them on the couch and have a long talk with them. You need to let them feel what you're feeling. And honestly, most of the time, I feel so depressed around Marley because I can just tell my mom loves him so much. Probably more than she loves me. But hey, it's not my mom's fault, and it's definitely not Marley's fault. Honestly, if she's happy, that's enough, even if that means picking up after his antics. There isn't much I can do. And to be fair, as we've grown up a bit more together, I've kind of come to terms with it. I can even see him as a little baby brother who, beneath all that forceful, whiny mess, just wants to love us.